The irony of story is that while we live in an ongoing tale we call our life, we sometimes struggle to acknowledge the film strip unfurling right in front of us. We know that story and stories are important. When we pull up a bar stool or a chair for a first date, we activate the best face-forward stories we can think of to make a hopefully positive impression. The beauty of a story, or at least a sliver of its enduring part of our experience, is evidenced in our profound addiction to capturing micro-stories defined by fleeting smiles and moments. For all the skeptics, social media has provided a digital canvas to capture the smell the roses moments of our lives. So, at some level, we are all active and passionate storytellers. I would like to think that I have always been conscious of storytelling. I'd be lying to you and myself, though. I remember being curious about people, places, conversations, and what-if scenarios. I read choose-your-own-adventure books and dreamt of saving my fellow students from biblical storms, intruders, and catastrophes. For some reason, I routinely ended up as the superhero saving the day, said with sarcasm oozing from my mouth. I distinctly remember summer camp in northern Michigan, staring up at the ceiling of my cabin, dreaming and hoping for more out there. In sports, I prided myself on having a, quote, motor. If that meant sacrificing my body to save a goal or diving into the stands to start a fast break, I would be the first in line. My hunch is that you might have had your version of self-aggrandizing stories that pitted you against the forces of evil or a rival. Not the type of evil Hollywood might brandish across our screens, but rather those experiences and people gracing the film strip of our lives. Ultimately, these initial days of storytelling are private. They are meant to be preserved under the mandate of do no harm. These audience of one stories help us categorize our experiences, ultimately laying a foundation of value propositions many of us hold on to through adulthood. As we age, we discover that our stories frequently intersect with our careers, social declarations, and personal experiences. It was the winter of 2023, that point north of New Year's Day, just shy of Valentine's Day, and I was again staring up at the stars, this time in Eastern Africa, holding up in a refugee camp on a mission to learn about storytelling among Africans over several generations and dark chapters of colonization from multiple European countries. As part of an NGO contingent, I aimed to learn about the characters and traditions that maintain personal and cultural dignity in the face of relentless attacks.